Out of Douglasville, Pennsylvania, this is Manatawny Creek's 2007 Cabernet Franc. If you guys might remember, we had already done a Syrah for them, and it really was a great tasting wine. This is the second sampling that Joanne Levingood sent to us, and remember, we had to beg her for it, so we're out of wine. Hopefully, Joanne can send us some more. Her Cabernet Franc is made slightly different and tastes slightly different than the standard ones that I'm used to in Pennsylvania. The last few that we've tried have been very peppery oriented, white pepper, black pepper, vegetable tasting, paired well with grilled foods. This particular wine is on the lighter bodied side, a little bit more fruity, has a more of an aftertaste of cherry and strawberry coming through the back end of it than I really do the spices that I'm typically used to. Initial taste, again, is spicy, herbal, but I definitely get the hints of cherry in there. Very, very enjoyable. Acid level is excellent. I can feel it in my gums and on my tongue, and I really like how it sits with me in the back end. It really wants me to take another sip, and I know I use that term all the time, but I think it does. The winemaker's notes say that it pairs well with red meats, and I do agree with that, but I also think it would pair well with baked products. Something, I think it would add a nice kick to like a baked chicken or something like that. It really, really kind of would switch the flavor over into something more herbal and a little bit more cherry flavor. This is a really, really great tasting wine. It's only $15, $14.95. You should check it out at ManatawnyCreekVineyards.com. She'll ship anywhere in Pennsylvania. Joanne and her family have been doing this for 13, 14 years now, and they produce about 5,000 cases a year. So it's really, really a nice production for them. And this Cabernet Franc is an excellent example of some of the things that they can do there. It's really, really an interesting tasting wine. It's, I think, a strong player in Pennsylvania, and it just gives you a different and a unique perspective on what we can do here in Pennsylvania with Cab Franc. Remember, I'm a real fan of Merlot in Pennsylvania, but I really am a fan of straight-up Cab Franc in Pennsylvania. I think there's a lot of people who can do it really, really well, and Joanne at Manatawny Creek is no different. This is great tasting wine for only $15. You cannot go wrong. Check it out. Cabernet Franc 2007 from Manatawny Creek, and we'll talk to you soon.